Hey guys, and welcome back to the Eibar FIFA 20 career mode. And what a sight for sore eyes this is. Eibar sitting in a European spot at 6th place. If you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it. But I know you've seen the results, but you don't know who it's against. So it'll be still interesting if you haven't seen the last episode. And as I go and show you the top scorers, Emmanuel Boateng is clear at the top. Canales and Bacoan closest to him. I mean, he's got more goals than Hazard and everything. It's only been 3 games and he scored 5. What a guy this is. Anyway, we have got deadline day right now. We've got 15 million in the bank and we can sign more players. This is how his business sits on screen at the moment. I think we've got actually more money than we've spent. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposing a bit more money spent today. So, as the lights turn on, it must be a sign. Bernard is the one I want to make my first signing. From Everton, a real coup if we can get this guy. I know he's only small, but I knew it. He's got 5 years on a Newey at this moment in time, age 27, and we've got the money to get him. I'm going to offer 10 million at first. Hopefully they'll accept that. Oh, they want 15. They want more. Jeez, I'm going to have to pay a lot for his wages, I guess, as well, because he's from the Premier League. 13. They want 14. I'm going to have to meet in the middle. 13. 13 and a half. Will they accept that? Hopefully they do. 13.7. I'll just give in and say yes. Onto the contract. He's going to want a crucial, and I'm going to give him that. No problem with that, mate. You can have it. It's just the wage that I hope isn't too much. 4 years. Always acceptable. Disregard. Oh, he wants a 30 million. I'll accept that because it's making us almost 3 times more than we paid for him. And here's the wage. He's on 75 at the moment. 70 is going to be a lot for us. But screw it, we've got the money. I'll offer him 70. Hopefully he'll accept. And he does. He takes a 5k wage cut to join us in Spain as the littlest club in the country. Well, in the top division in the country. Is now paying 70 grand a week to Bernard from Everton to go straight into the team. Sorry, Vaz, but you're off back into the reserves. And he's off straight into the starting 11. Offer for Bigas here from Southampton. It is above his evaluation. That's a tricky one because he's got a release clause as well. And I want to keep as many players as I can, and seeing as we don't have much squad depth, I'm going to have to keep him here. And that, guys, looks like it is going to round up transfer deadline day of the second summer we have had. We sit in 10th after everyone else has played in the league. And Bernard was our deadline day signing, which took most of the transfer budget up. I don't think we have anything left for January, but hopefully we don't really need to spend much. I'd like to spend some in every window. But maybe we'll have to get some players out to get some players in. Enough transfer talk now as we go into our 4th game of the La Liga Santander season against Villarreal, who I think are actually doing well this year. Yeah, the Hamaders in the last episode of last season, and they sit 3rd, 1 point behind Barcelona. And here is the team sheet for the game. We have Dimitrovic in net, Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu, and Sarr. New signing Bernard comes straight in, 5'5" on the left. Escalante, Exposito and Fati joining him. And then Lovro Mayer will back up Boateng as the attacking trio, or duo shall I say, hopefully can continue scoring. Here's the team we're against. Sergio Asenio back in the net. Didn't play against us last time. Moreno, Alvaro, Kurt Zuma and Peña in the defence. Caceres looks like he's a holding midfielder. Pedraza, Wendell, Pellegrini and Navas in the midfield supporting Moreno, who is a good goal scorer. It's Pedro, though, who worries me. And Wendell. They're the two who played really good against his youth team at the end of last season. But hopefully we can get the past in the past and stay behind us. And we can attack these and score more goals. Escalante with the throw into Tejero. Ansu Fati on the ball. Lovro Mayer can turn out and go. As he tries to thread it through to new signing Bernard. He looks rapid. He feels rapid as well. Oh, I can't wait to get him on the ball and score goals with him as they come forward. Salisu makes the block. It falls back to them. Try to thread it through. Oliveira's there to back him up. And Sarr can come forward with Maya. Maya to Boateng. Over the top to Ansu Fati. Heads it down for himself. He hasn't had the best of the recent weeks as he gets absolutely hammered by Moreno. Pedraza. I remember him playing for Leeds at some point. And now they're coming forward. Oh, and it had to be better than that from Ansu Fati as they still come forward. Moreno threads it through to Vendel. Oh, I'm glad he's off the ball. Fati to come forward. Cuts inside. Gives it to Lovro Maya. Where's Bernard? He needs to be down this wing. He's too far out. Go back in the middle to Exposito. Back to Fati. Exposito. Little confined space passing. As Maya gets the ball back to Boateng. Shoved off the ball completely. Dodgy pass, but we've still managed to do it. Get out from the back, that is. As Bernard skips past his man. Bernard's rapid. He's going all the way down this left-hand wing. Cuts inside. Bernard still on the ball. He's got a chance here. Squares one up. It gets a deflection. It was almost in. What a move from Bernard. Ansu Fati to Bernard again. What can he do now? The little magician on the field. Feints in, but he's still got the ball. Bernard can hit this one. It's a good save. Malang Sarr. Bit out of position as they're coming down the left-hand side. The cut inside, but it's fallen to Escalante. And now we can come forward. Ansu Fati. Give that around the corner to Boateng. Boateng to use his pace. Boateng is behind the defence. He can run. He can shoot. He can score! Just before half-time, Emmanuel Boateng with his 6th goal of the season in the 4th game of La Liga. Beat that. What a goal. What a goal from a tight angle. Asensio, dare I say it, should have done better. But Boateng, just with his pace and trickery, gets his 6th. And that marks half-time. 1-0 to us. We're actually getting fortunate in some games now. We're getting lucky, which we didn't have last year. Let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, we've had more shots on them, but they have kept the ball, which you expect when you're at home. Ansu Fati. He's having a fight here with Pedro, who's come on. I hate Pedro. I hate playing against Pedro. I've got nothing against Pedro, the person. But here they have the ball. Santi Cazorla as well. I think they've made a double change at half-time. Panicking. I hope one of the players don't get injured for their sake. Passed it back to Asensio. That was a bit of a dodgy pass, though, from them. Oliveira will come forward and win the header. It'll fall to Emmanuel Boateng, who's all that way back. Maya with a good turn. The defender has mistimed his tackle. Maya to put the ball into the box. Esposito was there. He just couldn't get on the end of it. Sarr caught napping again as they're behind the defence. Jesus Navas. That might be the 3rd substitution. As they come forward, we've prevented the corner and got rid of it. Edge of the box. They've put it through. Good chance. Good save, Dimitrovic. Malang Sarr gives it to Bernard. Good first touch to get him round the man. Couldn't beat the second. Santi Cazorla gets back and makes the tackle. Oh, where's the midfield in the centre? Wendell in the middle to Pellegrini. Through to Pena. Pena can't be putting the ball across the net, but he did. And it's fallen to Vendel. He's had the shot and Pedro. Oh, and it's saved. Escalante through the gap. And Maya's on the ball now. Oh, and he's failed his pass. It's through to Gerard Moreno. Salisu's gone to ground too quick. Pedro with the ball. Oh, and he's cut back. He's given it to Vendel. Pedro, the worst partnership of all. Once we've cleared it. Cazorla. They don't stop coming with these chances. As it's through. Oliveira, we need to slide it. What a challenge from Oliveira. And they've got the second chance. And Dimitrovic saved. Salisu. Steaming forward. Boateng has it now. It'd be so good if we can get a second, but when they're just getting interceptions on the ball like that, you know the luck is on their side. As they're coming forward with Jesus Navas. Oh, he's got a run on us. Put it into the box. It's over, everyone, luckily. Please blow your whistle now, ref. Get in! Big win for us. Big win on the road against Villarreal. It shows you how far we've come. Beating them. I know it was the youth last time, but still, a win is a win. And a deserved one, maybe not. But we've got the 1-0 win, nevertheless, and we are climbing the table this season. To be fair, when we're looking at the league table, 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, the teams that we got the draw and loss against are above us in the table. So it shows how well we have done. We're even above Atletico Madrid. I mean, that is an achievement in itself. The rivals, Alaves, in the relegation zone. Sevilla struggling again. But Alaves, that's what you love to see. Oh, and look who is returning to the bench for the next game. Kike Garcia. I'm sorry, Escobar. But Garcia comes straight in. He's not going to get ahead of Boateng, by the way. But this is the team we're going to play for next game. I know they're all fatigued, but I'm just going to put this team up unless someone gets injured. Dimitrovic, Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu and Sarr. Bernard, Escalante, Exposito and Fati with Maya and Boateng. It works, so we're going to keep going with it. And how fitting's this? As next game is against Alaves in the league. If we can win this because everyone has played more games, we could be as high as 4th in the league. Whereas we could actually put them back in their place in the relegation zone. Here's the team we are facing in the derby. Pacheco in the goal. I'm going to say in the net and the goal. Shaw, Lagria, Eri and Navarro. With Ontivos, Pons, Munoz and Joselu. And then Perez and Bahoken. A lot of difficult names in that. And I'm sure these had Ben Davies last time we played him. They've stolen another Premier League left back. Good header. Down to Maya. And Bernard for his first touch of the game. Good ball from Maya to Boateng. Oh, and I thought that was in the back of the net. Oh, it was a corner as well. As we're going to whip this in. Salisu is there. Tried to put it back into the box, I think. But we've still got it on the edge. Escalante can give it back to the corner taker Maya. Takes one touch. Tries to deliver it. We've got one arriving. And I think Boateng should have just left it to the man arriving. Bernard wins his header. All 5'5" of him. But now they can come forward. They have not threatened all game. And I've just got a feeling something bad's going to happen now. I've said that. Luke Shaw, the big man in the middle. Ironic how he's marking Fati. And it's gone into the box and it's a good tackle from Dimitrovic. And jeez, it just went wide. Hogan coming forward. Malangsar can get there. Oh, and he's just been sent for a Subway sandwich. And now Joselu on the right this game. Puts it in the middle. We had to get there and we did. Luke Shaw on the wing. Goes in the middle. And he might be getting this back. As they come forward. Oh, and we've got in front of his man. Well, Ansu Fati's got in front of his man. Boateng just needed to chip that over the top really early on. But it's gone to Bernard. Bernard can do the same as he wins his header. That's the best thing he's done, win headers. And he's only 5'5". And Maya cuts back in. We can give it on the edge of the box to Escalante. Bad touch. And he couldn't get around his man. Terror on the ball now. Gives it in the middle to Ansu Fati. Can tell this has been a derby. A little bit end-to-end. I'd say we've been more to the end than them. As we can thread it through to Boateng. And it's a good save. And maybe we could get another chance. Bernard. Give it on the edge. Or just give it to Boateng. Boateng with a good touch. And a good strike. And we lead just before half-time through Boateng again. As we did in the last game. Got lucky. Got very, very lucky. And we've timed his goals to perfection. Ruining the opponent's team talks, probably. As we 1-0 up against the rivals. 1-0. And it's been complete and utter domination. No team changes. Just more goals from the players on the pitch, please. Bahoken. Down the right-hand side. The big striker. He's passed it in field. They could get the first shot of real menace. And it wasn't a good one. Bernard. Bernard has plenty of space to run into. Keep going, Bernard. Keep going, Bernard. You can just go all the way. Bernard, on his own. Oh, and I tried to finesse it. A good technique, but it's just hit the post. And I think he did save it onto the post, if I'm not wrong. Not onto the post, but he did save it. So, can we get a goal from the corner? Ansu Fati, and it's good. Malangsar. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's gone to Bernard. Now Maya. Boateng gives it back to Maya. Around the corner to Boateng. Their partnership is amazing. As Fati with a good ball through, and it's a goal, but it's offside. I knew it was offside. Boateng with his second of the game, but it's going to be disallowed. Good header. And another good header. No pressure on the ball, to be honest. Exposito can come forward. Gives it to Lovro-Mayer. Lovro-Mayer to hit it from distance. And it's a good save from Pacheco. Salisu wins the ball again to Bernard, who has got a bit of strength for a little man. And Mayer threads it through to Boateng, who's got round his man. Boateng, Mayer, and he's got another goal. It counts as Boateng's though for some reason. Maybe it came off the defender. It's going to be an own goal. It definitely won't be Boateng's as he goes and knee slides at the camera. Nonetheless, it's 2-0. Let's see this goal again. Boateng hits it. The keeper saves it. Mayer's going to head it. But yeah, it comes off the defender. Horror show. De Giro wins his header. And I'll just like to say for another time, I have not changed the difficulty at all. I've been practicing a little bit on FIFA, a little bit on Ultimate Team. But that's it, as Mayer's got the ball, looks for Escalante, and he's tackled. And it's actually turned out to be a good ball, as the Oliveira has to run away to the man who's there for the sweaty. Becono has hit it, it's come back out, it's blocked, and it's fallen in. I butchered the name, by the way. It's not Bacotto. It's what is it? Bacohen? I don't know. Nevertheless, they have scored. And it's 2-1. And it's probably the second shot on target. Christ. Literally. Christ. Look at the start of his name and look at the end of it. Malang Sarr. It's got past him to Salisu. They're putting the pressure on now. I think they've gone probably all out attacking, I'll say. As now they are pushing forward and they've tackled Sarr. Not a good place to lose the ball. I thought we got rid of that after last season's errors. It's fallen to Oliveira. Now to Salisu's giving it to Escalante. To Mayer. Mayer's going to look over the top to where Boateng pointed. Boateng's going to get onto the end of it. He's going to cut. He's going to give it to Bernard to wrap these things up. It was a bad touch and I knew as soon as he took the touch he wasn't scoring. Escalante in the last couple of minutes. Hopefully the win is secured. As Bernard's got the ball. Can he score? No, it's blocked. Can Boateng win it? He does. Mayer's hit it. And it's wide. But we have another win. 2-1 against rivals Alaves. I think it's the first time we've won that derby. And it feels good. And here is the team for the next game. Dimitrovic in goal. Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu and Sarr. With Bernard, Escalante, Exposito and Fati. Mayer and Boateng. Don't change something that isn't broken. But what we are going to change is Vaz is going to come to the bench for Inui because Mayer is looking very tired and he will probably need subbing off in the next game. And before we get into the next game against Celta Vigo away, we sit 7th. I mean, we aren't progressing that much, but we're above Atletico Madrid. Celta Vigo in 12th and Alaves, unfortunately, didn't go into the relegation zone. Here's the team we face. Sergio in the goal. Haven't really heard of him. Antunes, heard of him. Pedro Henrique, Adu and Du Bois at the back. Suarez, Lobotka, Beltran and Bowen. Jared Bowen. Iago Aspas and Mina up front. Celta Vigo were a very hard team to beat last time. Last season, that is. And hopefully we can get the better of them with the form we are on this season. Denis Suarez plays a ball through. That's a good tackle. And another good interception as it falls to Malang Sarr. He's good at surging forward, but not good at tackling himself. As Mayer's got the ball, gives it to Emmanuel Boateng. What can Boateng do? He's just let Mayer take a man with his run. Boateng surges into the box and Boateng does not miss from there. His 8th of the season in 6 games. This guy is a machine. Celebrates with Mayer, who made the run to take the defenders out of the equation. And look at this for a goal. Just keeps on going. Keeps on going. Left foot across Sergio. 1-0 to us. Tejero steaming forward. Exposito. Mayer turns out, gives it to Escalante. This is good play. Threads it through the gap to Boateng. He's actually working with Escalante this time because Mayer was further back. Escalante gives it to Boateng for his 9th. It's too easy here in Celta Vigo. Beautiful flips. And it's 2-0. Look at this. Escalante has to take huge credit for this. Playing with full confidence as he gives it to Boateng, and he could not miss. Oliveira has to chase this down as their fans go mental because they have not played well. Escalante to Bernard. And another mistimed tackle as Bernard can come forward. He's got Boateng running in the box. Maya, Escalante. What's he going to opt for? He's going to put it to Maya. And it's just missed him. Exposito needs to get there. He has done. And Escalante wasn't. Ansu Fati keeping the pressure up. Got to keep it up. Keep going. Oh, they just got past. Has to put it into the middle. Looking for Mina or Aspas. I don't know which one's which because none of them have been involved in the game. Bad tackle. And I was going to give him it back and I thought it would be a certain goal. I think that's a... What is it? Lobotka? Something like that. The player who always plays well against us. We've got a free kick with Maya. I might put it on someone else this time because he hasn't done good in recent weeks. Is Bernard any good? Where's Bernard? I'll give him a chance. I hope this is a bit better. Oh no, miles off target. And it wasn't. Good tackle from Tejero just before half-time. We could not do it in 3 games out of 3. Get a goal right before half-time. We can't because they've been dirty and fouled Boateng when he was having the chance to do so. But Maya, can he score a free kick? It's his chance now to get back on free kicks. Puts it over the wall, straight into the keeper's hands. Half-time, and it's been another really good away from home performance. They've had more possession, but like I said, I don't care about that when we're away from home. As long as we dominate as home games. But at the moment, we're dominating as away games as well. Escalante has lost out. Threaded through to Boateng. Boateng's took down straight away. Penalty. Chance for 3-0 already. Yellow card to Adu, the defender. Was a really bad tackle. Boateng. This could be his 10th goal of the season already. And we're only in a 6th game as he chips it. Oh, and it's hit the woodwork. God's sake, the circle was too big. He's got another chance though. Boateng. Oh, and what a save from Sergio. Corner ball. I'm going to pass it this time. I'm going to flick it to the edge. Escalante to hit this. Oh, and it came through bodies. That was a really good tactic I just thought of on the spot. Good ball over the top. Jared Bowen is chasing it. He's in a foot race with Salisu, and I can see him winning. And he has done. Oh, and he's got past him. Sa is now the backup in the middle. And they've put it to the back post who's hit it. Goal, but it's offside. Escalante could get there. He's missed out on it. And they can come forward again. Tejero got a little touch on the ball. Denis Suarez. He's dispossessed by Tejero, who can come forward. Why isn't the 80 rated? He is by far one of the best players in the squad at the moment. As he can just come forward. Tejero, just keep going, mate. Just keep going. Whip it in. Back post. Goal. And that is a goal for our 5'5" man, Bernard. And guess what? It's a header. Tejero doing all the work. Down the side, puts the ball in. And how can... I mean, they're playing bad, but they've let a 5'5" player score a header against them at home. Shambles. And with that said, I know Boateng is on a hat-trick, but we've got to give this man some time. Kike Garcia returns to the starting 11. Lobotka gives it to Iago Aspas. They're actually keeping the ball for a while now. As Mina's on the ball. Gives it out wide to Denis Suarez. I don't want them to score. They've put the ball in. It's fallen to Lobotka. He's usually the one who scores against us. Good play. He's still inside. Lobotka's got the ball back and he has scored against us. 3-1. As clean sheet's gone. Bit disappointing, but we're 3-1 up still. Good goal from them. I just said Lobotka, so it always scores. And he's finessed it past Dimitrovic. Iago Aspas. Out wide. Tejero is watching it. Come back to Pedro Henrique. In the middle. Oh, they've done me with that back heel. That was smart. They've done me with the ball roller well. And Lobotka has his second. Oh, we've let them get back into this game big time. Maybe Boateng going off was a mistake. Lobotka with his second of the game. Good bit of skill from all the players. We've got 3 minutes left. We just need to hold on for 3 wins out of 3 in this episode. Signs off the bench. He's got energy. He can put this into Garcia, who misses it. Almost fell for Maya. Come on. Come on. Get back now. Get back. Go defensive. As they've only got almost half a minute to get up the field. They're going to play that through. I know they are. And it isn't going to go because the full-time whistle's going to go instead. And we have won 3-2 away at Celta Vigo. That might be the first time we've beaten them. We are beating teams all the time for the first time this season. And before we end the episode, I want to see where we are in the league. Because we've done very, very well so far. And where are we going to be? Where are we going to be? We've got to do the press conference. Look at that. Boateng is very happy. He can't get any more higher in his morale. I'm going to say a good lesson. And what about Celta Vigo? It's irrelevant in the end. We won the game. We won the game. I don't know what we can say about anything else. Let's have a look. We are 5th in the table. Although Villarreal do have a game in hand. We stay calm. We'll still be in a European spot. Maybe at the end of the season. Who knows? We could finish there. But unfortunately, guys, this is it for the end of the episode. FIFA 20 Eibar Career Mode. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel for more of FIFA and Football Manager content. And I will see you in a bit. Peace.